Hello everybody and welcome to Garden Flipper and a very sick Sheila. So basically you probably have realised that I haven't been putting much stuff up on the channel in the last couple of days, and I can kind of barely breathe properly and my nose is kind of blocked up and my throat has been really sore. It's a little bit better today, so I thought I'd see if I could do like a really short Garden Flipper, because it's quite chill and I can kind of a little bit more control how long it is. Whereas like something like Portia, I tend to go for quite a long time. So we might just do some more simple stuff today, so stuff that I can cope with, and see how I go. Hopefully I won't start coughing too much or anything like that. But that is basically why, because I know not all of you follow my Twitter, so you're probably like, where's Portia? You've started Chukin Sosig, and like, where's that? Obviously, I can't do Cow's voice right now at all because it would probably destroy me. So I want to do it right. You know, the artist in me is like, I know I'll probably get less views and stuff on it by waiting because people will lose interest. But I still want, if someone comes across that series, I still want them to have like a good experience with it. So with that, I really want to carry on doing it the way I've been doing it. So I thought, well, Garden Flip is probably like the least bad one to do with a cold. So I thought, well, let's do that. And then I can do a little bit of an update, tell everybody what's going on. And we can just have some fun, I guess. So what have we got? Lawn removal or an open air cinema? Let's see what they both are. So my aunt moved out, took all her dogs with her. The animals probably peed with acid. Oh dear. There are no plants. Not even a single sign of grass can be found, like a threshing floor, and I'm not okay with that. I really need a proper barbecue area and a summer cinema to spend some time with friends. I've already chosen the screen. Now all there is to choose is the right deck chairs, speakers, greenery. Oh yeah, make my garden a bit more green, thanks in advance. That might be quite nice, just some plants and stuff. Oh, I chose it. Oh well, I guess that's what we're doing then. Okay, so yeah, the dogs was peed everywhere. Yucky dogs. Ew. And they look at that old that. If I had dogs, I would give them nicer kennels than that. That makes me sad. It makes me very sad that the poor dogs had to live in those. Poor doggos. Okay. So I assume I need to remove those. And their bowls. Their old horrible bowls. So mow the lawn, remove the weeds. So we'll do all that first, and then we've got some turf rolling to do, which is not always my finest. And it's like they tried to put a path around it somehow, isn't it? Like kind of, I don't know, the dog's been running around and just... Anyway, never mind, let's start mowing. It'll make me feel good if nothing else. I just realised my ears are still super sensitive. Actually, maybe I could turn it down a little. My ears are still super sensitive. So it was like, nah, in my ears. It's not good, unfortunately. I apologise to any of you that have been watching this with a cold. And mind you can just turn the sound down. It's fine. That seems to have helped quite a lot. So this episode will be me complaining about having a cold. Yay! No. But I don't like it when people let their channels go dark for something like that. I one day without something going up. I mean, it's been 3 days, but I managed to put up a little bit of stream footage. So at least it's been a day, then a day off, and then a day, and then a day off. But I thought, well, I can't go on much longer without like letting you guys know. As I say, although I have been, you know, if any of you really wanted to know, you could have looked at my Twitter, but I know not everybody thinks to do that, so. And I know there's some YouTubers that they're like, yeah, I'm just off for like 6 months or something, but I always feel bad if you don't even know where I am for like a day. It's like, you know, they gotta worry about me. I'm probably thinking too much of myself there, you know. You probably don't really care where I've gone for a day. No, actually, some of you do. Some of you, I know, will worry. So this is for you guys. Okay, so I'm just going to go through and do all the bits that I think I've got. Alright, okay, we're not doing bad. So on this little bit, this little weed there on the mini-map. I'm trying to sort of try and get all the bits off the mini-map as well. So I kind of just do it by eye to start with, and then I'll go around the mini-map and I'll just have a look for any little patches I've missed. So I'm being a lot more thorough with my grass ever since I got that mini-map upgrade. I will probably only do this one today. I'll pop it up and then at least everybody knows what's going on. What's going on with me, what's going on with my life. And you can tell me what's going on with your life in the comments as well. Okay, so... But this particular quest is quite a good one because it's got all the things I like to do, like mowing the lawn and laying turf. Although I'm really bad at laying turf, I do quite enjoy doing it. Like the actual rolling of it is quite therapeutic. There's so many like stupid gaps in the lawn though. I have to find all the tiny gaps and make it perfect because it has to be perfect or I will be annoyed. Why is there like a bit there that won't mow? Oh my goodness, no. No, can't have it. It's not how things should be in my garden. Just going around all these little bits, give them a good mow, get rid of all the weeds. And then we will move on to turf laying. Oh, there's loads of weeds in this corner. Gosh. Yeah, on top of the coal, I've been trying to pack boxes and things as well, because we need to be out of this house in... Oh, on the 23rd now. We need to be out of the house by the 9th. Like, everything done. Everything tidy, everything cleaned, carpets cleaned, needs to be cleaned, all that sort of thing. Has to be done by the 9th. So we're on a very short time scale now for that as well. So, worst time ever to be sick, which is, of course... always when you're gonna get sick, isn't it? And I think it's because like you get stressed out, you stop looking after yourself as well as you normally would do. You don't really do the same sort of exercise and healthy eating that you normally would do. La 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 la. Boom. Get sick. And you never learn. I never learn anyway. Maybe some people do. But I never learn. When I get in a stressful situation, I don't take time out to look after myself properly. And then this is what happens. But yeah, my voice is, it's still a bit fragile, but it seems to be kind of back enough. It's back enough, but I don't want to push it, as I say, with something like, for example, Cow's voice in Chicken So Sick, because that's the way that I lose it again, so... And I apologise if I don't sound as happy and jolly as normal as well. Happy and jolly like I normally sound. I'm normally so happy every day, you know? At least in my videos, because I'm playing my games, and that's when I am at my most happiest usually. When I'm playing my games. Even if I suck at them, I'm still happy while I'm doing it, because this is what I love. Come on, mower. Yeah, there we go. How are we doing with the lawn? 95%. So there's a few little snags probably to get. A few little bits I've missed. Apparently there's a bit over here somewhere. I don't even see it, but let's just go over it anyway. Apparently, I think I've missed a weed up here somewhere. That's like a weed, definitely. Ah, it's a dandelion. Stupid dandelions. I swear they put more in this game now. It's like they know. It's like they know I'm a hater. A hater of dandelions. I'm a hater of dandelions. Yeah, that would be like my purgatory or something. Like literally, like spend My afterlife. Pulling up dandelions. I think we're done with the lawn. Yes, we are. Lawn is done. Even though there's a bit down there that I mean, it's not. Yeah, there we go. Let's get that. Yes, I think we're good with the. No, we're not good with the lawn. Look at this. It's because it's all in sections. Some sections are done and others are not completely done. I'll get that away, and there's a doof around here. Come on, get away. Okay, I think we're good. We're only 90% on remove weeds from this area. And only 86% over here. What? Are those weeds? Yes. I mean, 92% of remove weeds. The weeds are definitely getting a lot more rough. I mean, I thought I was supposed to see the weeds on the mini-map anyway. Let's look at my perks. Visible weeds on the mini-map, so I ain't seeing none. There's 82% of weed removal in this area, or 92% here. And yet I am not seeing any weeds on this mini-map. And I should be. That makes me very unhappy. Aha! You! And you. Along the fence line. 97. And today, on this episode of Weed Hunters, we are looking for some weeds in this particular little box. But G-Lab can't find the weeds because they're not showing on her mini-map. Oh no, it's terrible! What a catastrophe! Honestly, cannot see the weed. Like, there's one weed left probably. And I don't know where it is. Man. I like to have everything tidy. And nice. See, all these other areas are fine. Around here is not even asking me to lay turf, but I will because, oh my goodness, I'm not leaving it like that. See, around here, still got to remove weeds as well. Area 5. Sorry, itchy eye there, again. Cold-related things. But yeah, I was supposed to have that on the mini-map. Why haven't I got that on the mini-map? Well, I definitely cannot see any particular weeds around. It looks nice. I don't know what I'm missing. Oh, there goes my nose again, sorry. I'm missing that one. I see him. I see him. Dandelion. 93%. So it could be along any of the borders along here. I apologise, my nose is now getting a little snuffly again. Snuffleupagus. Okay, that seems to have cleared. I apologise. I'm really not seeing. Alright, okay, I may just start on the turfing because I'm really not seeing these weeds. And it's honestly boring just watching me weed hunting. Right, so let's go to a place where it wants me to lay turf. It wants me to lay it here. So let's start with a large turf roll and we'll just go all the way down the garden with it. Oh, I do apologise. I'm sorry. I keep sniffing and That must be really disgusting. Sorry. Okay. I want to go into the shop, into the surfaces, turf, big roll of turf, but no. So if I pop it as close to the fence as I can, like so, use, okay, that worked. Okay, it shouldn't have maybe worked. Well, it should have worked actually. I'm just gonna roll this all the way down the garden. Oh, this is therapeutic. Oh yes, I like this. All the way to the end. And we'll get stopped by the tree, but never mind. Oh, that's nice. We'll just keep going like that, I guess. By many doesn't seem to work too well on... Oh man, I need to turn it now. Pro tip, if you're turning, always use shift. Otherwise you can cause yourself some issues. And just make sure that it's nicely overlapped. Maybe a little too much overlapped, but I don't really care. I'll just go over everything so that all the patches are nicely filled in. Just seems to be the easiest way to go with the turfing. And as I say, I'll need to do some stuff with the small rolls of turf, maybe around the end there. And another one. So you can tell I'm getting a little bit more used to doing the turfing and things like that, and it's becoming a little bit more what's the word? Not regimented, organized, I would say. Yeah, it's becoming a bit more organized. I'm doing a lot better job of just making sure I've covered everything. There's people that have given me some really good tips, like make sure that you... There we are, buy another one. Make sure that if you do have problems with things sort of going over edges, not quite right, for example... Let's keep going there. Yeah, so for example, if I was struggling with like a path and the turf not going on a path right, I can always just go over I can always just make the path, pull the path up, and put it back down again, and usually that will help quite a lot with it. These large rolls of turf are not quite enough for doing the little patches down here, so I will need to just go over them. Although actually, yeah, it's done quite well with the bits apart from around the tree. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do around the tree. I might have to like do something like put a sand surface or a soil surface or a paving block or something around it, or... Oh, it's not a tree, it's a... I was looking at it like it was a trunk of a tree. I looked up and it's actually a pylon. So that's going to be a bit of a nightmare to turf around. I might be able to do something with the smaller turf rolls. But yeah, I'm going to just get the whole thing turfed, I think. I'm not going to really worry too much. Now, I think probably the best way along here is just to put large turf rolls down. Yeah, I'll do large ones again. We'll see. It might be a bit fiddly. I think I'm going to do one in this direction and one in that direction and see if I can cover most of it, and then just fill in the gaps with little turf rolls. So I'm thinking about here. And whee! Well, that did well. Okay, cool. Yeah, went not quite to the edge. So hopefully the turf roll I put in this direction will cover that over though. So we'll do that. And we'll get it as close to the path as we can. You always go backwards a little bit because it always leaves a little gap. So you go back as far as you can and as far over the path as you can. That way you don't get any issues with it. And I had that issue again with it going over. So basically, if I pick up that paving stone and put it back down, that will completely sort it out. which is lovely. Thank you for that tip. Thank you very much for that tip. That was really super useful. And I'll put another roll or two just down to cover this bit as much as possible. I might have to use 2 rolls if I don't get it quite right. So about there. So I'm trying to do it with as little as possible of these rolls of turf, but there might still be a gap. No, I think oh, there is a tiny gap. So I'm just going to go and put a small turf roll just over that. Whee! It's good for the little tiny gaps. Is that a little tiny gap there? Don't think so. I think that'll do. Okay. So that's nicely done. Let me put another large roll of turf down here and keep going over there as well. So this is looking much, much nicer already. Gosh, I'm waiting over 21 minutes, so it'll definitely only be this one that we will do. Let's go back to the big turf roll. I don't know why it's not letting me continue there. That's rather annoying. And it's also left a gap. Oh, that's frustrating. We're doing so well. It's saying remove other surfaces. I'm like, no, I want to just put the turf in around the surfaces. I could move the pathway over. If I move it there, will it mess up my grass? No, it won't. So we'll move them over. Out of the way, and then maybe the turf rolling will go a little better. I didn't really want to have to do that, but okay. These things happen. Okay, next roll of turf, please. Next one. So I'm starting to get the hang of how to do the turf in a better way. However, I may need to do some like sorting out around the gate there, but the path is going to go back down there, so that shouldn't be too bad. I'll just go in with small turfs wherever I need to. So another big turf there. I may need to put a small turf over that little gap there. Because we don't like little gaps. Little gaps suck, so let's get some small turfs and just go over the little bits. Like here. I don't know why there's just a random gap there. That's weird. Probably something I did. You never know. I reckon a medium turf for that one. No, that's not medium. Yeah, that's probably about right. There we are. I will pop one across the gate. I think the small one will do for that. Just to make sure that everything's covered, and then I will put the paving back down. Oh no. Okay, I imagine the paving will cover that. I'm gonna be cheeky and not do it. I know, I'm just a scallywag. Oh, okay, right. So I think what I need to do here is put this in first, because I've forgotten exactly how they go. Of course I have. Of course I've forgotten exactly how they go. I couldn't just remember something like that. Right, let's just put you there. Put you back down there. I think if I look at the paving over there, I think they were joined up. think they were completely all joined up like this. Otherwise this doesn't fit. There we are. Oh, look how pretty that looks. That's nice. I'm happy. I am happy with this bit of turf. Right, that needs to be picked up and put down. Let's get the edge of the grass right there. There we are. There. Nice and pretty. See, I don't understand why they don't want me to turf around here. Like, is that meant to be like a meandering garden path? Because it kind of looks weird. They want me to put turf here. I'm going to do it anyway. I don't care. You don't tell me what to do. No one tells me what to do. You're not my supervisor. I saw one on Twitter recently that was, "You're not my dog. You don't tell me what to do. You're not my dog." I liked that one. But yeah, I feel like I am slowly getting more to grips with all of this. And the more I am, the more confident I am that I'll be able to do a nice job of my own designs and creations. Although oh no, it's taken me time to get to that. I'll come back to that gap. That was because I was blowing my own trumpet. I was like, yeah, I'm blowing my own trumpet. Ha ha ha. Right, I'm gonna go all the way up here and start from here, and the whole thing's getting turfed. I like if they want a pathway, they can have it out of stones or something. Like, we're not having any of this. Oh gosh, it doesn't go quite up to the edge there. I might have to put a small turf roll if there's a gap by the fence, which it looks like there is. We'll see if we can get a small turf roll to just slot in a bit closer. It might work, it might not. No, that's not the one I want. I want the small one. Right, let's see if that one will squiggle a bit closer. It will squiggle that close. Maybe that will be enough. Clear the path ahead. Oh man. Doesn't like me. That's super annoying, but I don't think I can do anything about it. So I'm just going to forget about that for now. I'm not going to stress myself out while I'm poorly with worrying about stupid turf rolls that don't go under fences, but that's annoying. Okay, well, at least it's neat. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Is that a weed? Yes, it is. One of the weeds that I missed earlier on. Okay, so... oh, I know what to do with that small turf roll. Yes, I know exactly what to do with it. I need one down there as well, actually. This one, this special one will be for this gap that I left here. Gaps are wrong. Look, that's moss. That's not what you want to see in your lawn, by the way. That will grow and it will take over. Oh no, it's too big. I'll have to use the medium one. It doesn't fit. So by many doesn't work very well with the turf rolls, I have found in my experience. And I don't know if you guys have managed to get away for it to work well, but it just seems to make it a bit confused, honestly. Okay, that's nice around that tree. We'll just ignore the fact that the entire fence is just like... Do you know what I think? The fence is at a very slight angle, which is very frustrating. It amuses me. It's like, I love the descriptions, like I was saying in the comments when I was sort of replying to them. I do love the creativity in the descriptions that the devs have used. The dogs that pee acid. Oh, I wish I could... No, actually I can. I'm like, I wish I could go at an angle with the turf roll, but actually I can do that. If I just rotate it a little bit, we can do this. Look how clever I am. Okay, so we need a little turf roll now, just to fill that a little bit in. This is one reason why you might want to use turf at an angle. Oh, I used the wrong angle. I have to get another one now. It's much easier when it's at a predetermined angle. We'll just go along there and do that. Right, lovely. So now I can get a big roll of turf and just go down here. I might have to fill in that little corner there. So. Hello, Mr. Turf Roll. How are you today? Let's see what I can do with this. I don't know. I don't know if this will work. It will kind of mostly work. And then I'll have to fill some gaps in. Okay, fine. I think a medium turf roll for that. A little bit there. This is not an easy one to turf though, this one. And then a large turf roll over here, I think. And we'll just go from about there. We'll go straight across. Because that all needed doing anyway. See? See how good that looks? Oh man, look at this. Right, let's get a small turf roll. And go over this little bit. Because I am being a bit of a perfectionist, as usual. You're like, no, you're not. What do you mean I can't lay turf on this surface? I can't lay turf on turf, I'm sorry. I kind of mucked up my plan a little bit. There we are, that's all filled in now. Okay, let's get some big rolls of turf and do this last little bit here. And then I think that's the entire garden turfed, which is what I wanted. But yeah, like I say, I think I'm doing this a lot quicker than I would have before. I would have made a lot more mistakes. You know, there's a few things that I'm filling in and stuff, but I think it's a lot better than it was. I know to start the turf rolls far enough back. I'm getting them in line a little bit better. Like, do you remember that one in the playground, in the sort of the outdoor gym where I just did the whole thing out of line? That was terrible. Okay, I don't know how close to that fence I'm going to be able to get. I'll get closer with a small turf roll, I think. So we'll try that and see how close I can go. It might give me a little bit of hassle for not being close enough. Alright. Okay, it's let me do a little bit here, so... It's just being a pain, so like that's gonna have to be left. I wish I could spray paint the grass on. Like the sand and stuff. Again, that's as close to the edges I'm gonna be able to get. Okay, and then I'm just going to go from this side and just lay some large turf rolls to finish that last little bit, and we are good, I think. It's probably like, you don't even need to lay any more turf, Sheila, what are you doing? And I'm like, making it perfect. As perfect as I can, considering you won't let me go close to the edges. I could maybe put a little bit of paving down by the screen doors there. That'd be quite nice. Like I say, I just want to have all of it turfed and then I'll lay paving on top because that's just a better way to do it. I don't want gaps. I don't want bits that are not right. I want it all just to be perfect. And then we can do decorations and stuff, which will be looking nice. See. Obviously, in real life, you wouldn't do this. You would put turf where you needed turf, and you put paving where you needed paving, because you don't really actually want to lay like paving on top of turf. It's not actually a good thing to do. One little gap there. I'm going to go over it with a small turf roll, and then I think we are done with the turf. Unless I see any other little bits. But there, look. The whole garden is nice and grassy now. Look, it's all pretty. It's like the dogs were never there, okay? So, got lots of things to do. Lots of large paving stones to put down. Armchairs. Oh, good grief, there's loads. There's me, like, this will just be like a kind of, you know, chill stream. It's like, no, there's loads of stuff to do. Okay, so I've got this cinema screen to do. Cinema screen. Outdoor cinema screen. Ooh, that looks nice. Let's get that down. I can always move that later. So this is where the main, like, cinema bit is going to be. Let's have a look elsewhere and see if there's other things to do. All the tasks around here are done. Remove weed, 96%. What? Where's there a weed? Oh, my headphones are beeping at me. Shush, headphones. But it's okay, I have another pair. Yay! There we are. Why do I have these stupid beepy headphones? I don't know. Right, so. Apparently there was like one weed like sitting probably under the patio somewhere or something. That's probably what it is. It's probably like I have to take all the patio stones up to find it, and I'm not going to do that, so it's fine. All the tasks are done there. There's another remove weeds there. I want to put some bushes down there. There'll be like one weed somewhere that I need to pull up. But I can't see it, so I will just not worry about it too much. Like I say, I wanted to do something with a surface just there, just to make it not look quite so weird. So, maybe I could put a little bit of gravel in a circle. Yeah, let's just buy that. Oh wow, it won't go under the pylon. Okay. Well, that sucks. I don't know what to do about that then. That just looks nasty. I don't think I can put paving around it either. I apologise for the sound there. Stepping stones. I guess we're just putting small turf rolls down then. Around it as much as possible. Ah, man. Sucks. Why would anyone have this in their garden? Can't lay turf on the surface. Yeah, I'm leaving that. I'm sorry. That's just not happening. Maybe I could plant like a bush or something. Okay, yeah, actually, it does say I need to put plant some bushes and stuff here, so maybe you won't be able to see it. So it's coniferous shrub, broadly conical. Conical. So if I put one of these like really close, as close as I can to the pylon, it will just like completely hide that section. It's bad that I have to do things to hide things, though. That's not good, huh? That's kind of in line with that one. That looks nice, I think. And then we need bracket spreading shape. So if I put in bracket, it's interesting how it's got like proper names for it there. So I'll just do one of those, and then I'll just make sure that they're in line, which they're not at all. You need to just come in a little bit. You won't come forward then. Okay, and come in and forward a little bit as well. How's that looking? I think that will do. We'll plant those now. And then we've just got to make like the little cinema bit then. So as much as I'm saying there seems to be like loads to do, I was like, this is going to be a short one. This is going to be really short. And it's ended up being long. Which is why I wanted to do Garden Flipper, because it's quite chill. So I'm not going to be like totally straining my voice trying to do it. But it probably has gone on talking a little longer than I really wanted to. And you can tell because my voice is starting to go. I don't know if that's quite in line, but we'll have to live with it if it's not. I do try to line them up as well as I can with a mini map and stuff. Actually, it's not bad. Oh yeah, that's not so bad at all now, because you can't really well, you can still see the grass, but not as much as you could before. Because there was no way I was getting turf around that, it just wouldn't let me lay it. It's looking quite nice. Okay. So this bit is the difficult bit. So the first thing I need is the Symphonia paving stones. Are they the only paving stones? I've got 20 of them. Yeah, and then it's just projectors and furniture and stuff like that. Okay, so Symphonia stones. And I think it was the 100 by 100 ones. They're pretty. I have them in all sorts of different colours. I like the orange actually. And I like the sandstony one. I might go with the sandstony one actually. By many. We need 20 of these. So I'm going to butt them up together without the curb. yeah, I think that's exactly what they want there, actually. I think that's exactly going to be 20 by the time I put that in. We're going to have this lovely area. Oh, let me put it down. Yay! That I can put all the furniture and stuff on and it'll be really nice. Well, I like this little cinema one. That's been quite nice to do, actually. I actually think I maybe put down more than I should have there, but I don't care. It's a nice patio area. At least it's not saying take away, because I hate it when it does that. Oh, so this area wants some more paving stones in here as well. Okay. So I'll just make it go out there. And then it wants a grill on that bit. That's fine. And then it wants a bracket and a spherical shaped shrub over there. Okay. Well, that's going to be quite pretty, I think. So let's see if we can get the Vengal grill first. I'll try not to put it backwards. Oh yeah, I see. I normally put it backwards. I'm terrible for that. So that is the correct way for it to go, I believe. Okay, then I need Meredy table. I'm wondering if I should just buy all the stuff and then arrange it. So garden umbrella and a sofa. Blue one, grey metal, dark metal. I actually quite like the red there. That's quite nice. Okay, there's only certain places that can go. Oh, I like those ones. The ones I've got an umbrella like that and it just like goes over. I really like them. They're really, really cool. Okay, so next one is the Meredy table and the Meredy armchairs. Okay. And the Doto couch. Actually, let's do the Doto couch first. And then we'll do all the Meredy stuff. Okay, the Doto couch can go under the umbrella. The back there. Maybe a jaunty angle. We could do a jaunty angle. Nothing like a jaunty angle. Pop it like that. What do you mean there's not enough room for this item? The item is huge actually, isn't it? But I couldn't get the umbrella any further back. I'm just going to put it there. I'm going to probably move all this stuff around once I know how much I've got and how much space I have to do it. Gosh, you could have had all sorts of different tabletops on it. Some of them are not so nice, so that one's not bad. Honestly, that one's not bad either. Okay, so Meredy table. Oh, it's a modular icy table. I'll just stick with the, yeah, I think I'll just stick with the standard look to it. Unless I want to put it great. Oh, white. White's nice. I like that. Okay, so that's the table. And then Meredy armchairs, and I do not like that flowery pattern. That one's quite nice though. I'm gonna go with that, I think. So I want 2 Meredy armchairs, apparently. I'll stick them there. As I say, I may rearrange this at the end. Once I know how much furniture I have and where it's all going and stuff. I'm just like... so Meredy left armchair, Meredy right armchair. Because it's sometimes hard to know what you... Ah, I see. So they turn into like a sofa together. I'm just going to type in everything because literally it's so much easier than trying to search. Oh, where was the pattern I had? Oh, there it is. Pop them together. That thing is huge and like doesn't fit very well. So what else have we got we need to put in? The projector, isn't it? Is that all? Yeah, it's just the projector now. I don't know how big that's going to be or what that's going to look like. Okay. So that could go maybe on the table somewhere. So what I think I'm going to do, I'll pick this up and put it over here. I'm going to move all of this stuff over a little bit so it's more in line with... Oh, my projector fell on the floor. Go on a table. So that's more in line with the screen for a start. I'm going to move the umbrella as much as I can. Maybe over to that side, but I'll move that out of the way for now because it's hard to place. So I'll place all the garden furniture first. Just so that I've got it in a bit of a nicer arrangement. Those are a bit gappy now. Yes, they are. I need to move over. And then I think we'll put the sofa along the edge of the wall there if I can. There's a big giant beastie. I think you can go there. And then the umbrella, what I want to try and do with it is to put it at the back here so it like goes over the sofa. Like so. It shades all the sofa and the table and everything. I'm actually going to turn that around the other way. If I can. If it will let me. Why would you let me put it? Okay, it can go there, apparently. If I go back in the corner, maybe? It is so big and ungainly. There we are. That is my area, my cinema. Just want to get a nice picture of it now. Which I can't do because the bush is in the way. Let's get my tablet out and take a picture. I like to take a picture at the end because I can't go back in and do it later. Can't. You have to do it right now. Lovely. Right, so just got a couple of bushes to do here and then we're done. That's not bad. Only like nearly an hour. So, store, and we wanted a conical shaped shrub. Broadly conical shape, I think. Please tell me that was what it was. No, it was spherical shape. And 2 brackets spreading. Okay. Badge your lab. So I want 2 of these. And then probably like a coniferous one in the middle. Again, I might just move them around. It's very cool. Maybe I could go a little closer to the path, actually. Lovely. I think we've done well. Dig, 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 and mine the whole way through. Let me have a look at that planting, whether I think maybe that could have actually been a little further back. I don't know whether my initial thoughts on that were actually maybe the correct ones. Maybe in line with that tree a bit more. So that's something to think about the next time I do something. Like the planting that's already there, maybe to keep it more in line. But I think that is all tasks completed. And we've done a lovely job. Put some plants around here, we turfed everything. We weeded most of it. It says all tasks completed now, so I don't know whether it just doesn't care about that one last weed that I didn't quite get. Don't know. But I made a lovely cinema area, so I'm really happy about that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it too. I'm not 100% on that, the positioning of that. I do feel it's too big for the area still. Maybe I could have brought that forward and pushed that across the... I don't know. But I'm going to leave it as it is for now. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, then let's complete the order actually. Get the monies. Yeah, so if you did enjoy it, then please do leave me a like below. Sympathy likes because I'm sick. Yeah. And if you would like to see more Garden Flipper or like more other things like Portia and She Can Sew Sig and things once I feel like my voice is up to it, then please do subscribe. I will let you know when those videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime though, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.